Patrick String Brown here for day 4 of the 100 Days of Making or Creating Art Challenge. I did unfortunately miss a few days. Didn't really want to, but as I mentioned in the last video, really quickly, I've been sick, and unfortunately, it got worse for the last couple of days. Nothing like serious or anything, I don't think, but it's been very unpleasant. I'm getting better though, so it should be behind. The worst of it should be behind me, hopefully. I can't really talk all that well yet. Throat still really hurts, so that's why I'm being a little quiet. Excuse me. But I did manage to get back to drawing. I not letting those missed days like weigh me down like I would have in my last series, where I'm like, oh, now I need to catch up. I need to do like 3 days worth today. It's like, no, it's just they're missed days. It happens. So today I ended up working on trying to figure out how to color the Undyne image. And I want to do it in the style of the Undertale kind of art is for like the battle sprites are this interesting like black and white pixel art. Excuse me. So I wanted to try and imitate that sort of coloring style, and it took a little while to figure out how exactly I wanted to do it, because I did just like there's certain parts of the character that are all like white with black outlines. So I did that at first, and then it just didn't look like it was enough. So I started messing with it and editing it, and I think it's something I like much better now. So it was fun to work on, and I don't usually do a lot of black and white coloring and stuff like that. So it was a fun experience and something I'd like to mess around with more, because it's neat to do that. Like, it's neat to do the kind of extreme black and white sort of stuff, because it gives like the sense of shape and color without having to actually worry about color, which is something I kind of struggle with. So other than that, it was a fun experiment. Not too much crazy going on with the work so far. I did go through and scan some of the older sketches from like the notepad and a few other things that I might want to start working on. The plan, I think, is I'll start by like pulling them into the computer and sketching over them digitally, and then maybe like doing something similar to this. Well, not color-wise, but like actually do digital line art and all that. We'll see. I may or may not, but I'll start playing with that in the next couple of days, I think, just to get more practice and get back in the swing of things, because, yeah, it's been a little rough the last couple of days. I've been trying to draw, and it just not much has been happening. It's not fun being sick. Especially, like, with all this stuff, like, oh, I want to have all these plans for things I want to do, and all the productivity I want to get done, and, yeah, I've just been knocked out the last few days. But that's getting better, so that's good at least. Yeah, so we'll be seeing more of the sketches I had mentioned, and maybe work on more of those. Eventually, probably maybe next week or so, I want to get back into the comic and start working on that, but I'm just trying to ease into it. Like, just kind of do stuff that's very low stress right now. So that's why a lot of this drawing is just kind of like, I do it, and alright, it's there, it's done. I'm trying not to stress it so much, because that's a major issue I've had in the past. And it's been helping. It's nice to not worry about it too much. So, other than that, sorry. Just finished the N9 piece. I'll have to post it online when I finish this video. That's always the part I'm worst at, is sharing the stuff I create. But it's fun too. It's just, it's difficult. But yeah, so you'll be able to see the finished piece on probably my DeviantArt and like the Tumblr and stuff like that, or you can just watch it here. It works too. But that's about it for today. Thank you all for sticking it out with me and being patient while I took the couple days off. And I will see you all tomorrow for day 5.